The following is a special presentation of Big Polly's World of Sports Sims, alternating the reality of sports and entertainment since 2020. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the latest installment of the PWT main event. And if you were with us last week, or on Sunday, I should say, we've had a change in the Charlotte circuit. Antonio Inoki has been dethroned by Tully Blanchard. He is your brand new World Junior Heavyweight Champ, coming in at exactly 225 pounds, which is the weight limit. To determine who's a junior heavyweight or not, we look at the first information we can find on the Google or the internet in terms of their weight, and Tully weighed in some points of his career at 225, so we will count that, and we will welcome him as the World Junior Heavyweight Champ, but neither other title changed, but that could change with this bout in Orlando, Florida. Part of the PWT Tampa circuit, we have not Dory, but Dick Hutton. I was thinking of Dory Funk, Sr., in the ring, because I had just downloaded the Jack Briscoe book, and I'm probably going to be reading that in the next few days. It's going to be Dick Hutton against Dr. Wagner. Wagner was the former champion of the junior heavyweight division, so with his ranking points being high, he emerged as a top heavyweight contender, and he will go at it with Hutton right here in this video. So I added an economic model to the game, which we will go through here. Tampa had 150 points accumulated from their January card, so they went out and got the tag team of Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee. Expended 140 points doing it. They'll have 10 left at least until the end of the card because they picked up some points. In the opening bout of the card, it was Don Curtis and Pat Song. Curtis was a local legend, and so was Song to a degree. Went to a 30-minute draw. Song got 7 pin attempts on Curtis, but Curtis overcame each and every one of them. Jack Briscoe, speaking of Mr. Briscoe, he wins by countout over Buzz Sawyer, 1706, and it was Dundee and Lawler over the Infernos, but Jerry Lawler got injured, and he will be out for the Memphis card. I know Dundee and Lawler are heel and babyface respectively in Memphis, but I won't tell the Memphis fans that if you won't. Bit of a dud of a match between Eddie Graham and Boris Malenko, two rivals from the 60s and the 70s, emerging, and Graham won quickly by countout, so only got a 0.5 rating. When we get to March, we start deducting points for poor matches. A 0.5 would be a 50-point deduction, and if you get a 1 or a 1.5 star rating, it'll be 25 off. But you can't go under 0 in terms of your total balance. If you say with 10 points, Tampa lost 100 points with their card, well, they wouldn't go to minus 90. They would just go back to 0 because I'll determine when these circuits hold, not the economics. Dusty Rhodes loses to Dick Slater, a standing elbow smash, doing the dust in at 17:35. Slater had an elbow pad which he hit Dusty with, and a lot of people kind of wondering, was it loaded? And that question will hang in the balance when we reconvene the Tampa circuit on March 9th. So here we go with our main event. Hutton, a heavy favorite, over Wagner. Dr. Wagner was the first of the junior heavyweight champions. Then Inoki, and now Tully Blanchard has become the third junior heavyweight champ. And if Wagner wins, since it is a different title he has won, he would pick up the 40-point bonus. But if you win a title more than once, say Pat Patterson and Ray Stevens, then you only get the 40-point bonus one time. Arm hold by Hutton, and that's how we start this bout. A hair pull. Well, I don't know how you could hair. We'll say it was a mask pull. Strategy card used, and some sudden aggressiveness out of Hutton, and Hutton is off to a good start. Wagner tries a supply attempt, his first move, that's countered. Boston Crab's not going to score a submission with the 0 in the third number, so we play on a legal forearm by Cowboy Dick Hutton and a speed move. Ropes move countered, and we have a flying clothesline out of Wagner, no pin. I'll point out that I just I just ordered Legends of Boxing. So that'll be our Game of the Month to review. And I want to do a Game of the Month series as I can. Hutton getting more aggressive, 15 more points off. Hutton, though, blowing through his strategy cards. He's only got 2 left. And we'll be back with another PWT episode on Saturday, by the way. Give you something to watch before the Super Bowl. And it's still all Dick Hutton at this point. Wagner nailing Hutton as he tried to re-enter. They were both outside. Punches to the head of Hutton. No pin. Very low odds of getting the pin there. Illegal throat chop by Dr. Wagner Jr. We'll see if this works. No pin. Legal whip to the ropes countered, and Hutton comes back with a legal chop. No action. Auto control loss. Arm holds used by Hutton. Whip to the ropes by Hutton. So Hutton off to a good start. Side roll. You don't get that at Panda Express. Gets a 2 count, but Wagner escapes. That is now. We got blood. We have blood, and it is on Hutton when the referee was hurt. Wrestler comes to ringside and attacks Dick Hutton. Could have been John Pezic, who will get a world title shot again as we progress through the month. Won't be the next stop for Hutton, which will be Mid-South. But on we go. Wagner kicking. And, oh yes, Hutton wearing the claret. Or as the late, great Gordon Soley would say, his face has become a crimson mask. Legal forearm. No pin. Body slam by Hutton. 31-31-3. No pin. As that he kicked out at 1. On illegal chop again. A kick out at 1. Auto control loss. And no action. Foreign object used by Dr. Wagner Jr. It gets a 1 count. And with this, I guess Hutton found the ropes. He's down to 1 strategy card left. I don't control either side. I let the computer control both, so I can focus on commentating. Illegal punches by Hutton. So Wagner has had his chances. Seated rear arm lock. Well, that can't get a successful submission, so we ignore it. 9 pin attempts so far at the 12:04 mark. Hutton has 5. Wagner has 4. Arm hold by Hutton. Chop by Hutton. No action. And our match has concluded. Dick Hutton runs Wagner into the ring post. Wagner hit the floor hard. Hutton re-enters the ring, and the ref goes 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. And Dr. Wagner Jr. has been counted out. It's Dr. Wagner Sr., I should say. Dr. Wagner has been counted out. Hutton was bloodied, but he's going to walk away. The heavyweight champion still. He took 155 points of damage and 34 points in cuts, and Wagner only lost 118. So off we go Saturday to the Mid-South Circuit. Do not know offhand who Hutton will be facing, but I know he'll be facing somebody. This has been Big Paulie coming to you, wishing you all well. Godspeed and God bless. We'll do it all again soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.